Hey there, welcome to another edition of Real or Rumor.
Hello, everyone.
I was just about to ask you, Amy.
Yeah.
Ask me when the last time I cried was.
Cheryl, when was the last time you cried?
Just about 4 days ago.
Just about 4 days.
Ask me why.
Why?
Well, we were all attending the G-Town Promise event at the Union Colony Civic Center.
Yeah.
A big initiative that's going on community-wide right now.
Right. And that was a happy occasion.
It was a happy occasion. Amazing keynote speakers.
Yes, amazing.
City manager Roy Otto was in his prime. I mean, it was an amazing event.
It was.
But the thing that made me cry were the slam poets from UNC. Five? Were there five? I think you were there. There were five. There were four.
2 girls and 2 guys.
Slam poets.
Yeah.
Who came on stage. They were dressed all in black. Did you notice that? They were all dressed in black.
Very nice.
Took a microphone, no notes, and I don't know how long this poem lasted.
Right.
But it was the most amazing poem about Greeley, and that they did it in unison.
Yep.
I mean, brought me to tears instantly. Chills.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to end. I wanted an instant replay. There wasn't one. But I understand Brian in your office is working on something that we'll have out for the public soon.
Yeah.
You know, 850 people were there, but for everybody else who wasn't there, they'll have a chance to see it.
Yeah, well, and it's a little kind of ironic when you say slam poetry, because you think that sounds negative, but this was very positive and reminded you, you know, what Greeley is and what we're about.
And what we have here.
And what we have here.
It wasn't even just what they said about Greeley, which was incredible. It was their talent to be able to do that.
They were UNC students. So, and that was one of the things that we were trying to showcase was all this talent, all of this energy, because they set off an energy that was amazing.
Oh, they did.
Is right here in this community.
Of course.
We just need to tap into it and use it and embrace it. And but yes, the goal is to get that out there, social media, YouTube, and those kinds of things. And so we'll try to make that available to folks. But it's exciting.
Yeah. You'll need to catch that. I was there, and I can't wait to see it again.
Okay. So. Well, if I'm being totally honest with you. I cried too. Okay, so let's go on to today's rumor.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay, you're not going to cry, right?
No, this one's exciting news. Got great news for you today.
I'm crying. Okay, here's our rumor. Greeley's downtown recycling center is a no-go. Not coming back. Maybe I should cry.
No, don't cry. No need to cry. This is a rumor.
Okay.
And it's a rumor just for now.
Right.
So let me try to explain.
Alrighty.
We're hearing a lot from residents recently about this specific topic, specifically Neil, and you know who you are, Neil.
Yes.
We know who you are, you know who you are.
Neil.
Who asked if we could, do a little research and give a little update on where we are with a recycling center, downtown recycling center.
Right.
The original downtown recycling center opened in April of 2009. It was owned and operated by the National Recycling Company.
I remember them.
On land leased from the Greeley Urban Renewal Authority.
Right.
That company operated for a couple of years, so by the end of 2011 they had ceased operations. The city at that time then was able to negotiate the use of equipment on site, and right there.
Right, yeah, I remember it was the same bins and the same
everything, which was pretty convenient for users. And we worked with Gallego Sanitation to provide those services starting in early 2012.
Okay.
The Gallegos got a small amount of funding from the city of Greeley to help cover their daily operating and operating the site.
And all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit later on, Gallegos purchased the equipment from the prior operator, and this arrangement just continued on till January 2014.
Now,
so
I
a couple of
remember
years.
Something kind of momentous happened January of 2014.
January 2014.
They closed. It was their last day.
Right.
Right.
Isn't that what I just said?
No, I don't know. Yeah, it was just moment.
Thanks for clearing it up.
I remember it was just kind of a big thing, because people were like,
of course,
what?
No,
How
it
can
was.
it be closing? Because it was so convenient.
It was.
It was a great way for folks to do their recycling.
Yeah, and keeping it in the same site just kind of helped too for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for the clarification. Following the site closure, citizens were then advised of their options. They could continue recycling if they subscribed through their own trash service, or another company that offered those services, or they could take their materials to the Northern Colorado disposal site, which is at 59th Avenue and O Street.
Right, out north.
Right. Yep. During 2014, so this year, staff presented some options to the City Council, and Council directed staff ultimately to go ahead and continue working on developing a potential program.
Right.
So in late July, that was authorized, and the city staff put out an RFP, a request for proposal.
Okay.
And those responses were due mid-September.
Oh, okay. So just recently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So all of those RFPs are in the process of being evaluated, and staff's going to determine if there's a viable option there.
Right.
Something that that we could sustain and get going.
Right. That's that sustainability, because it looks like looking at our notes, it's kind of this 2-year trend.
It
on
is.
And then off.
Yeah.
And on
So
and then
finding
off.
a way to sustain it long term, I think, is probably the goal.
Yeah,
So
just get people kind of in that rhythm
I
and
know.
taking things over,
I
and then
agree.
it's gone. And
I agree.
So hopefully they're able to figure out a way to make that happen.
I hope
Good.
so. In the meantime, though, everything related to recycling in Greeley is kind of constantly changing.
Right.
But we did run across a recycling guide that Weld County penned,
Seen that.
and we found that it's fairly accurate, reliable information.
Yep.
And it's got lots of great resources in here. So you're able to get this. Can we get this on the website, the Weld County website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they have it there.
So you can visit Weld County's
PDF.
website and just take a look at that. So I think that's
You got options.
that's a good resource in the meantime until we
Yeah.
hear more about what's going to happen long term.
Well, that's a good update. I didn't realize that those things had already happened. I mean, that the RFP had already gone out. I myself wasn't aware of that. So it's good to hear that things are moving along even quicker than I thought they were. So awesome.
Hopefully we'll know something soon.
Well, great. Okay. Well, hopefully Neil and everyone else, that answered your question, or at least gives you a little bit of update. Of course, you can always kind of check in with City Council meetings as well, because that's where those things will be talked about. Or maybe it's a work session type thing.
Or give us a call.
Yeah,
I mean, if we don't know right then, we can kind of grab onto somebody and ask them what the latest is.
Yeah, what's the latest, the greatest? Anyway, all right, well, that's going to do it for us here this time on Real or Rumor. As always, you can watch us again on GTV8 and also on YouTube.
That's
so
right.
until next time, I'm Amy Freeland.
I'm Cheryl Aragon.
We'll see you then.